The ice show of Eteri Tutberidze with the participation of the best figure skaters of the country continues. On April 13th, Muscovites and guests of the capital could see the program. It was called at the Megasport Arena. A fan from China confessed his love to Russian figure skater Anna Shcherbakova after the end of the show. In the room below the stands, a fan from China approached her. The young man asked the skater to sign his sweatshirt and told her that she was the best athlete. In parting, he said in Russian, "Anna, I love you." It seems that figure skating journalists have a serious competitor. 9-year-old artist Daria Zelenina got backstage at the Eteri Tutberidze show at Megasport Moscow and interviewed many figure skating stars. The young correspondent, dressed in a bright orange jumpsuit, took a large shiny microphone and poisoned herself to communicate with the athletes. The first was the champion of Russia among juniors, Arseny Fedotov, who immediately came up with a funny answer to a difficult question. "I heard you can't do much. For example, eat sweets. What can you do?" "You can write clean." Humor was present in almost every interview with Daria. The skaters like to communicate with the young correspondent. "Do you have real tattoos?" The young journalist asks Petrosyan, pointing to a t-shirt with a printed tattoo print. "Of course, they are real," smiles the winner of the Grand Prix final. The dialogue with Victoria Sinasina made all the journalists laugh. "Do you often spend time outside the ice together with your partner?" "This is my husband, so yes." Dasha took the most unusual interview with Evgeny Semenenko. The young journalist began her dialogue with the reigning champion of Russia with the words, "Introduce yourself, please." Semenenko Evgeny. The star student of Alexei Mishin fulfilled the girl's request. "I am glad that the halls are full everywhere at the Tutberidze show. Figure skating is popular in our country. Do you have any ideas for programs for the next season?" "Thoughts are, there are several options. I will be doing this at the training camp." Anastasia Messina and Alexander Galyamov got a question about hobbies outside the ice. Sasha drawled with a laugh, preparing for another long story about football. But for a change, the skater decided to share another hobby on Saturday. The world champion will go to the concert of rapper Pharaoh in St. Petersburg. Nasya noted that she is learning French in her free time. And Evgenia Medvedeva corrected the young journalist several times. For example, she said that it was correct to say not concert, but show, and also dispelled the myth that skaters should not talk on the ice. Also, the two-time world champion praised Dasha for a cool microphone. It was not possible for Dasha to interview everyone. Alina Zagitova, Anna Shcherbakova, Elizaveta Tiktamasheva and Kamila Valieva did not communicate with the press that evening. By the way, Valieva liked the sweatshirt of correspondent Konstantin Lesik, with the inscription "No comment." Apparently not by chance. Immediately after the end of the show, the 9-year-old journalist admitted that her main occupation is vocals. The girl has several recorded songs that she performs on children's radio and TV. It turned out that Dasha likes the skater who performs in another show the most. "I really enjoyed talking with the skaters. They're very kind, very nice. Crazy cool rooms. Most of all, I remember Zhenya Medvedeva for communication. I don't have a favorite skater, but I really like Sasha Trusova," admitted Zelenina. Alexandra Boykova and Dmitry Kozlovsky performed a clean forward-turn throw in front of the public for the first time. "This girl just got a quadruple throw." Kozlovsky commented on the incident, pointing to his partner. Boykova and Kozlovsky first tried to perform Ultra C elements in public at the Russian Jumping Championships. The quadruple twist was rated only at the second level, and Alexandra fell from the throw. During the show in St. Petersburg, Boykova and Kozlovsky tried 3 times to please the home audience with a quadruple throw, but failed. In Moscow, for the first time, Alexandra managed to land a quadruple ejection in public. Sofia Akatieva told what she does in her free time, what books she reads, and also answered the question of whether it's scary to climb the moon in a room at the show of the Eteri Tutberidze group. At the moment it's not scary at all, I'm not afraid at all. At the Russian challenge, when I was raised for the first time, it was exciting, because I had never had such an experience in my life. But now it's completely calm. Are there any signs before going out on the ice? No, mostly it's good to warm up. I like to listen to music with headphones. What qualities should a true champion have? Purposefulness, perseverance and self-confidence. If you have earned, then you must go out and do it, in spite of any obstacles. Show in Mongolia. I have never been to Mongolia. It will be very interesting to take a walk and perform there. I wonder what kind of business arena there is, what kind of audience. Never flew so far from home to perform. I don't know yet what programs I will be rolling there. We will discuss with the coaches. What do I do in my free time? Now I'm preparing for the Oj. In Novogorsk, at the training camp, she painted by numbers, made mosaics, and read. What did you read? You Second Life, Flowers for Algernon, The Diaries of Anne Frank, The Boy in the Striped Pajamas. I can't list everything. Is there a favorite book? Each in its own way. I don't know yet. What did you read? Harry Potter, I think, like everyone else. After the show, I think we'll go to rest, I don't know where yet. And I will persistently prepare for the Oj, because at the end of May the first exam will be. I will take mathematics, Russian, social studies, biology. What is the hardest thing? Everything is a little bit, you need to prepare for everything, there are no easy objects. Probably, at the moment, social science, because I haven't studied it for a long time. And so, I like all the subjects, it is interesting to learn something new in each. Petrosyan answered journalists' questions after the performance in the show of Eteri Tutberidze's group, Champions on Ice, which took place today in Moscow. Who designed my costume? My coaches with our seamstress. What qualities should a true champion have? Each athlete has his own qualities, his own character traits. I cannot single out one. Hobbies other than figure skating. Dancing, I love coloring pictures by numbers. Show in Mongolia. Everything goes on as usual. I was warned about Mongolia a long time ago, they said that I would participate there. Of course, I was delighted, I have never been to this country, this is something new for me. I don't know about numbers yet. Number with Zhenya Semenenko. It seemed to be pretty good today. Honored coach of the SSR in figure skating Tatyana Tarasova attended the show of the group Eteri Tutberidze Champions on Ice, which took place today, April 13, in the Moscow Sports Palace Megasport. After the performance, Tarasova was photographed with the participants of the ice performance and their mentor. In the photo with Tarasova, Eteri Tutberidze, Anastasia Mishina, Anna Shcherbakova, Elizaveta Tamasheva, Kamila Valieva, Adelia Petrosyan, Evgenia Medvedeva, Evgenia Tarasova and Sofia Akatieva. It should be noted that Elizaveta Tamasheva, Anastasia Mishina and Alexander Galyamov, Alexandra Boykova and Dmitry Kozlovsky, Evgeny Semenenko and Pyotr Gumenik participate in the Champions on Ice show as specially invited guests.